Maybe it'll work this time. I don't know. Trying to figure it out, but it ain't going my way. We got the jigs we need tied for the kids giveaway, but we're gonna tie up a handful for ourselves, and if YouTube would cooperate, we would tie up some for to do a giveaway on here. But we can't get this to cooperate. We can't get the internet or the YouTube or something to cooperate. But we're trying. Hey, one person, let me know if it's lagging this time still. If it's still lagging, then I don't know, try again later, or try again sometime later this week or something. I don't know. Someone let me know something. I've tried it with Wi-Fi. I've tried it without Wi-Fi. Phone says I got 5G and full bars. So I don't know what's going on. Never really had this problem before. Let's try. Let me know if it's lagging, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I've cut the live off 3 different times now. Or 2 different times. This will be the 3rd time. So I'm trying to figure it out. We're tying some Crush 'em Series jigs. We got all the jigs tied for the tournament giveaway for the children's fishing tournament. Yeah, they got some nice looking jigs in there, guys. If you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Now that we got the tube working. Like I said, we're giving those jigs away. And now that we've got some subscribers in here, we're going to make one of these boxes up. That's exactly the same. And we're going to do a giveaway at the end of this live. So we're going to tie jigs for a little bit. And then, then we'll do a drawing. And if you're new here, the way I do the drawing is I'll do, like right now there's 24 people watching. So I'll do a drawing of 1 through 24. I'll write down a number on a piece of paper or whatever. And then when I'm ready to end the live, I'll tell you guys to guess a number, but you can only guess one time. If you guess more than one number, you're automatically disqualified. And but anyway, anywhere in the U.S., I'll mail these jigs out to you. Granted, you win. And if nobody guesses the number, whoever guesses the closest automatically wins. And if there's a tie, then you guys have to guess again, and I'll make a new number.
Go fast, real fast.
That's what we're tying. We call them the Crush 'em Series. Bee-driven equipment. It's going all right. My daughters keep running in and out of this house, and the wind keeps blowing my feathers away. But other than that, we're doing great. That's just part of it, I guess. Can't complain. Starting to run out of this thread. It's almost gone. Them girls, I'll tell you what. All right, we need us a new piece of feather. I'll show you guys how I clip this feather for tying these jigs. This makes it quick and easy. You just measure about 3/8 or half an inch. You don't really measure it. You just kind of guesstimate, and you just snip it off there. That vein gives you something to tie to. Gives you something to hold on to when you're trying to put these feathers on there. These aren't exactly the best scissors to be tying jigs with. Somebody has gotten hold of mine, so. Anywho, I'm glad that the YouTube's or whatever's finally working. My thread's running out, guys. Gets a little funny at the end of the spool. That's all right. There we go. You guys let me know if it gets laggy, because it's been doing that today for some reason. I'll go from like 36 to 0, and I won't even know it because it's been lagging out, and I won't get no comments telling me so. Yeah, well, you better just go ahead and call, bud. Bro, what the? Your first and last name's up there, brother. What you doing, Bam Bam?
I was going to the bathroom. I'm back.
All right, see you later, baby. All right, guys. If you're just tuning in, consider subscribing. We're tying jigs, and we're also going to do a giveaway at the end of the live. So we'll go ahead and start building the box up. I'll show you what the box looks like here in a second. You're going to get one of each of these jigs that I'm tying. The box will look something like that. Talking about this jig, I don't know. I got a handful of jigs over here to tie, these orange ones. Maybe 30 minutes or something, I don't know. Bro, I can't even read that. We're about to have to change out this thread. This bobbin's almost empty. See how that gives me something to hold on to there, guys? When I cut that vein like that, in those 1/2 inch or 3/8 inch increments, it gives you something to grab a hold of, pull them feathers down, and it gives you something solid to tie to. So you can put it on one side of the hook. It also helps you get an even coverage of feathers. So I put the black one for the undercoat. I put it right in the center on the top, or, well, I guess it'd be the bottom of the jig when it's tied up to a fishing pole. Right now it's the top of the jig. I'll put one on one side of the jig, grab me another piece, grab a hold of it, get it going back like that, and then I'll put it on the other side of the jig so I get an even coverage of feathers, and they just look better that way, I think, in my opinion.
I have to grab Coco, then I'm going to go get more.
Okay, baby. Then we're going to take that chenille, and you see, let's get the scissors. I just dropped them down here. Oh, here's my good pair of scissors. Okay. So, anyway, you get this and you go, so there's nothing sticking out, right? When you want to attach this, sunburn, you just pull off a little piece of that and it exposes those two fibers that run through the center of the chenille. And you lay those down flat on there, and that gives you something to attach to the jig too. What are you doing, baby? It gives you something to attach to the jig.
Squishmallows. The girls make squashmallows.
John McClane, yes.
I'm trying to bring as many as I can out. They're clothing.
But anyways, here, baby, go ahead. I'll shut the door. I appreciate it. Anyhow, we're going to do a drawing on these jigs. We just got done tying up a bunch of them for a fishing tournament for kids. And, yeah. They're going to be the prizes. There's 10 winners, and so it's pretty cool. All right, let's cut this off. I just got a handful of these I want to go ahead and tie up. I ran myself empty on them, tying them up for prizes, or using them up for prizes. I appreciate it, John McClane. I certainly do appreciate it. Yeah, Sahoma's it's a good one. Bam Bam, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Why you keep running back and forth? Hey, Camry, you're blowing my feathers around, sweetheart. So stop running back and forth. Either stay in or stay out, baby.
I keep forgetting stuff.
Well, quit forgetting stuff. Someone's got to tell them.
Manga. It's manga.
Hey, you know all that stuff you're taking outside, you're going to have to bring it back inside, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure you do it, too.
Addie, Landry, and Carly want to bring some out here. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, that's enough after this load, okay?
Okay, I'll tell them.
Okay, yeah, you tell them.
Now, I'm just going to drop my little puppy.
Just like that?
Says Las Vegas.
All right, baby.
My little puppy dog. And then this flamingo.
Okay. Every time they go out and they shut that door, all my feathers, you just see one fly up right there. She's perfectly happy with me. She's perfectly fine. She just got to quit running in and out of the door. I assure you, she's perfectly fine. Yeah, some people call them wet flies, I learned today. But yeah, they're crappie jigs. But I've got videos catching white bass, stripers, hybrids, perch, or bluegill, or green sunfish, or whatever you call them from wherever you're from. Largemouth bass, we've caught a little bit of everything on them. But yeah, they are considered wet flies. And this is my Orange Crush 'em series jigs. Bro, dude, you're gone. Anyways, guys, we're going to be giving away one of these boxes. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We're doing a drawing at the end of this live. And then I'll give out my email and blah, 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 blah. What's up? Now let's continue on with tying some jigs. I appreciate it, Duck Squad. Skylar Chapman, I appreciate it. I used to work as a dye gal at warehouse here in Oregon. I was making all the features colored and dubbing, etc. That's pretty cool. Ever broke a bone? Nope. Never broke a bone. Crappie jigs, yep. All right, that's getting a little repetitive. So we're going to put you in timeout. Guys, we're only here about fishing, guys. Fishing and fishing related stuff. Crappie jigs, but we catch bass on them sometimes. What's up, Vincent? Oh, dang. I'm sorry to hear that about you breaking your leg. Man, I know that everybody has their day, and sooner or later I'm bound to have mine, but when I was younger, I had asthma real bad, and so that hindered me from doing a lot of stuff. Especially in the springtime when pollen was real bad. And like, I didn't have regular asthma, you know. It'd keep me up all night coughing, and sometimes it keeps my wife up a little bit. Sometimes I still have a little bit of a cough, but not so much since I've quit all nicotine stuff. I kind of outgrew the asthma a little bit. But man, I used to have some coughing spells, and it stopped me from doing quite a bit of stuff too. And I'm not saying that's compared to a broken leg. I'm streaming right off my phone, man. Right off of the old phone. For anyone that's just tuning in, the reason we clipped that feather the way we did is because you can grab that vein. See how it's like that? Split. You can grab the vein, pull the feathers back the direction they're going. It gives you something to tie to. Oh, I'm streaming from the United States. I'm in Oklahoma. What country are you in, Vincent? Yes, Oklahoma. Yeah, spelled like that. Ever been out of the U.S.? Yes. I've been to Costa Rica, Mexico. I think that's it. I don't remember. Pretty sure that's it. Costa Rica and Mexico. I went to Costa Rica for a week. I went to Mexico on a cruise, so I don't really know if that even counts. But Costa Rica was cool. Fishing for tuna was cool. Me and my wife, we're going to be going back somewhere pretty quick. I don't exactly know where, but we like traveling and we like fishing for ocean fish, and we've caught tuna, sailfish, and different stuff like that. It's been pretty cool. James Blair, what's up? I don't know, man. My wife's my best friend. She's pretty cool. She's pretty tough to beat. What's up, Joey Roush? E, if you know this country, I'll send you some E. Well, I don't know what E is. Nah, my wife, she's my bestie. But anyways, I don't know what E is, and so I don't want a pound of nothing. Pound of jigs, maybe. Or a pound of catfish or something like that, maybe. Pound of bait. Oh, man, I fish for everything. Sure, send me $1. I'll take $1. That damn fishing guy. I'm in Oklahoma. Half Done Outdoors. Oklahoma. Guys, I fish for catfish primarily, but in Oklahoma, if you want to catch big fish, you need to catch good bait. And so what's up from Iran? I like catching big catfish, and so I go fishing for crappie, and then I either eat the crappie or I use the crappie for bait. I like catching white bass, and then I use the white bass for bait. And so that's just kind of what it is. That's why I started James Blair. I really appreciate that. You're the second person to donate to this channel, and that's really cool. Hang on, I'll catch up with you guys on those comments. Let me finish tying this jig. How are the fish in Oklahoma? Hey, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I eat fish too. Check out some of my videos. Yeah, second ever, Tommy Hogan. One time I tried to do a raffle on these jigs. I was tying jigs for like an hour, and I was going to raffle off all the jigs I could tie in 1 hour. And an entry was $1 per entry. And it didn't go over. Like, nobody wanted to do it, so I figured it would have, and what we would have done, if we might do it in the future, I don't know. So if I take a jar and you donate $1, and I take your name and I write it down on a piece of paper and I put it in the jar, and then at the end of the live we shake up the jar, I draw out the name, and whoever wins, we show it to the camera. And then, no, I'm not British, I'm redneck. Anyway, got bad dental. Anyways, and then we could raffle off the jigs, and yeah, then you guys I'll give you my email, and you email me and send me address or whatever. What do you think so funny, Tommy Hogan? I literally tied up all of these jigs for a children's fishing tournament. Adam Pascal, what's up? Giving them away, all it cost to me. check out my channel. There's different tutorials on there. Do I sell them? Yes. If you want to buy jigs, you can email me at thatdamnfishingguy247@gmail.com. You can also check me out on TikTok and Facebook at the same thing. That Damn Fishing Guy 247 on Facebook and That Damn Fishing Guy on TikTok. Thank you, Adam Pascal. I appreciate it. Oh crap, we almost started backwards there, guys. We can't tie on the chenille first. Anyway, anyone just tuning in, again, we're gonna grab that vein just like that. Makes it easy to attach to the hook. And we're going to do that right in the center of the hook shank on what would be the bottom side of the hook if it's tied on your fishing line. Then we're going to grab some of this orange and do the same thing, and we're going to put it on one side, and then we'll tie on the other one on the other side. So we got a nice even coating of feathers. And that black on the bottom coat, when this jig goes in the water and it gets wet, that black undercoat really sticks out then. It gives it a I don't know, a more highlighted appearance. All right. Guys, I don't like people calling me Poppy or nothing weird, guys. Like I said, I'm happily married. And so if people get on here and they start being weird, I'll just get rid of you, you know. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this to teach people. I'm doing this to bull crap about fishing, not, you know, nothing else. That's just all there is to it. Gerald Fleming, what's up? I appreciate you stopping in, brother. How's fishing in Ireland? Americo Bartho, what's up? We got another reel coming in the mail. Should be here Thursday. Thank you, Orwa Ma. I appreciate it. Anyways, I got a new fishing reel coming in the mail Thursday. Penn Warfare, left-handed model. Pretty excited to get it. We'll probably do a Outdoor Freak What's Up. Really? Like, stop doing that. Hayden Laymaster, yes, you can. You can buy them. You can email me at thatdamnfishingguy247@gmail.com and just tell me what you want, and you can get, you know, whatever jigs you need. We're gonna have to swap out this thread. We might as well swap to orange. For me, I'm not really that OCD, guys, and so I'll tell you a funny thing about me tying jigs. That spool that we just ran out, it was gray, and I've tied every kind of jig, but you can barely see it, guys. So, you know, if you think about it, you see it, you can barely see it between the head and the collar of that chenille. You can barely see it. And so I think it's funny when people just keep swapping to, people keep swapping to different colors of thread. I just use the same color until it runs out because there ain't enough of it there to see. I had a thread thing that makes this easier, but I don't know where the hell it went. We'll get it eventually. There it goes. We got it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't use jigs in Sweden? What do you guys use in Sweden to fish with? Well, thank you, Finkel. Don't care. Hope you're having a good day too. We ain't got many more of these jigs to tie these Orange Crush 'em series. We got 2 more after this one. Then we'll get on to something else. My job is full-time dad and husband. Part-time fisherman jig tire. Mostly plastic. Why don't you guys use jigs over there? You guys just like the plastics better, or? In America, it's kind of like an art, you know. Everybody has their own different little signature twist that they do to their jigs. And so it's kind of cool just to see the different things that people come up with. Or at least I think it's pretty cool. I'll show you guys this little thing that I like to do to jigs sometimes here in just a minute. I don't do it to every one of them. I do it sometimes just goofing off, but it's way too much to sell them because it's a lot of work. And people end up not wanting to buy them because a simpler jig will work. But if you want to make it more complex and you want to give your jig a belly and give it more of a minnow profile, what you can do, let's get a piece of chenille. I'll take a different color chenille and I'll come in. I do this to my personal jigs a little bit sometimes. Like I said, just messing around mostly. But you come in like that, you tie on a completely different color. All right, so it even contrasts even more and makes it look even more unique. Then I'll come in like this, I'll tie in my main chenille, my main body, tie it in. All right, now take this one, pull it out parallel, put it around your handle over here, because you don't want it to wrap up. Well, maybe not around the handle, just like this. 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. Get off there. All right, now here's where the kicker comes in. Watch, I'm going to tie this off. You'll see what I'm talking about by it having a belly. This works really good on gray, black, and white jigs, because there's a fish called a northeast mosquito fish here in Oklahoma, and it has a big round belly. It's actually the only species of fish that I know of that gives live birth in Oklahoma. And anyways, you take that chenille and you center it up. Take that thread, go around it, make sure you got it dead in the center. Then we really got the wrong kind of scissors to be doing this, but we're going to try it anyways. You really need really fine pointy tip scissors to do this. But like I said, we're going to attempt it anyways. We got it pretty good. And you guys can't really see nothing. Okay. I might have to pick a darker contrasting color, but we're going to go in with the third knot on that one. All right, now check this out, guys. You got that little stripe, but now look at the profile. See, when this gets wet, it'll all be smaller. So now it has that nice round stomach, and if you look up a northeast mosquito fish, they got a round stomach like that. They give live birth like every 20 days or something like that. It's something crazy, and they give birth to an astronomical amount of little minnows. And they're called northeast mosquito fish, and they eat primarily mosquitoes. And I think that the Corps of Engineers or the Department of Wildlife or something like that, they stock them in like little puddles that don't inhabit much life, and then it keeps the mosquitoes. It's like a natural way to keep the mosquitoes down. And you know, they don't really hurt nothing. They just eat mosquitoes, so that's pretty cool. Me and my kids, we've raised them in a fish tank. I sure do believe in Jesus. Anyway, me and my kids, we've raised them in a fish tank. We've watched them do the live birth and all that stuff. Right now, we're actually raising baby gar in a fish tank, and so that's pretty cool. We literally, dang it. Hang on, I'll tell you in a second. I might even take you guys and show you. We got some inch-long baby gar fry. And I mean, it's pretty cool. The fish tank's a little dirty, but I'm going to take you guys in there and show you anyways. The fish tank is a little dirty. Okay, so that is meat hanging from a hook. That's my baby flathead. There's the blue crawdad. And the baby gar fry, they like to hang out. Okay. Right there's one. I don't know if I can zoom in very well. Okay. Yeah, we can. That's a baby gar fry. And he's only like an inch long. And he is just a cool little dude. There's like 4 or 5 of them in there. I don't know where the other ones are hanging out at right now. Maybe up in this. I don't know. Yeah, that tank's awful dirty, guys. But how cool is that, guys? Would you raise it or no? Anyway, let's go back to tying some jigs. You wouldn't raise them? Well, I think they're pretty cool. I don't know. Me and my kids think they're cool. Anyway, let's we only got one more of these jigs to tie after this one. Can barely raise myself. I hear that. Me and the kids, we've raised bass, we've raised bluegill, mosquito fish, all kinds of stuff. A trigo or a negro. Oh my God, dude! I see what you just did to me there, bro. Not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah, you got me, dude. You got me. I didn't do it on purpose, man. I was reading it, and then he got me. He got me. That was an honest, genuine mistake there. The bad thing is I was a dumbass and said it twice because I didn't catch it the first time. I don't know. It happens. Yeah, I got the baby flathead in there too. This is a crappie jig. I don't know what the kids are out there doing. I hear them out there screaming about something. Guys, my phone is it's at 20%, so we got a little while. We can tie some more jigs. I gotta fill up this box that way we can do this giveaway. If you're new on here, please consider subscribing. We just tied all of these jigs to donate as prizes for kids fishing tournament. So I'd really appreciate it. This is a Dr. Fish fly tying vise. It's not an expensive one or anything. Anyway, we just tied all these for a kids fishing tournament here in Oklahoma. There's going to be 10 winners, so I tied enough for 10 kids to get a prize. We're now going to give away one of these boxes. So we need to add in, I'll show you guys the prizes that are coming in this box. Real fast, we'll go over them. This is a 1/32 ounce murder hornet pattern. This is a 64th ounce. I think the vise by itself is like 70 or 80 bucks, but I bought a whole kit, the whole kit with everything, so it was like 140 or something like that. I don't really remember, but it's a good vise. You know, if you're gonna tie a bunch of jigs, your mileage may vary, but I've had absolutely nothing but good results from this vise. It's been great. Everything that came with it's been great. The only thing I changed was the scissors. Other than that, it's been great. This is a 1/16 ounce monkey milk pattern. And of course, we're going to throw in a Crush 'em series 32nd ounce jig. You guys bear with me. We're going to have to find an ink pen. I got one somewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a good one. I might upgrade sometime, but I don't see it happen anytime in the near future just because this one works so good. So if I was going to upgrade, I would go with the one that Ruben Flores has, because he's the guy that inspired me to get into tying jigs, or the ones that he sells, actually. But he's the one that inspired me to do this a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Let me find a pin, guys, so we can get to this drawing. I think I have one somewhere. Yeah, we got this little marker. So we're going to take this piece of paper. There are 33 people on the live right now. You can only comment. Okay, 27 people. You can only comment one time, one number, and let me write a blank paper. Now I'm going to write a number down. Okay. Now everybody guess one number, comment it, and then whoever's the closest will win. Oliver, I don't think I was here Monday. We're going to go until the clock hits 45. No, we'll go 45 and a half to make it fair, so that way everybody has a chance. Oliver, you can't keep guessing like that. Yeah, you can't do that. All right, it's no big deal. That's just the rules is the rules. Well, we were doing a giveaway, but the time is up on it, and so let me see who guessed the closest number to 16. All right, so we got 14. Looks like it was someone named Alexa. Alexa, email us at thatdamnfishingguy247@gmail.com. Send your address, and we'll get your box sent out to you promptly in the mail. I reside in Oklahoma in the United States. Guys, if you would, I'd really appreciate you subscribing. It'll help me get closer to my monetization on my channel. I just tied all these jigs for a kids fishing tournament. These are all the prizes. There will be 10 winners, and there will be competing from kids all across my state. Literally all that came out of my pocket. Hours of tying jigs, all the money and material and everything. We do nice stuff. I give away fishing poles and stuff all the time to different kids and stuff. I got 2 fishing poles I'm going to give away to random kids at the lake here pretty quick. As soon as I get some fishing videos out of them. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. Y'all have a blessed one. And see you on the next live. How do you donate? You can donate right through the YouTube app. Thank you, Alexa. I appreciate it. Anyhow, you guys, I'm going to catch you on the next one. I appreciate you guys.